Are you a solo that wants a base that looks like this from the outside, but feels like this on the inside? Okay, well maybe not exactly like that, but it's pretty close. Let me introduce you to the Chode. This solo base is quite the package, with over 500 slots of storage, a hidden armored vending machine vault, and even space for all 3 workbenches. This humble little 1x1 is perfect for any solo player. It even has an online raid defense method that I guarantee you won't expect.
Hello, Bozo!
So, if you like what you've heard so far, stick around and I'll show you how to build it. But before that, let me give you a proper tour of the place. So jumping in through the main door, we have 3 furnaces that have been sunken into the floor to save space. Then we have the main living area where you have your sleeping bag, some boxes for storage, and access to your TC and workbench. Behind the workbench is the main attraction, which is the hidden vault. And all you need to do to access it is to aim at the top of the workbench and open the door. And then you have access to all of your goodies here. Above it we have some more storage, and then on the other side you can honestly put whatever you want up there. I've just put a barbecue. Down here we have some more boxes, and if we go up this ladder hatch, we have even more storage, all protected by a shotgun trap. And then down here, if you really want, you can fit beds, repair benches, research tables, and even mixing tables, all without issue. With all of that out of the way, it's time to start building. To start off the build, place your 1 square and surround it with 4 triangles. In this right triangle, place down 2 walls and a half wall with a triangle floor frame on top. Place your roof and the TC in the triangle. Once that's done, you can demolish the half wall and replace it with a window with the hard side facing out. Next, place down 3 half walls like so. On these 2 half walls, place down single door frames, and on this one in the back, place a wall. Now, go around and build up the walls so that they're 2 walls high. Continue placing walls until you reach the door frames, at which point you can place a half wall on top of it so that all of the walls are the same height. You can now fill in the roof and place down your doors. Make sure to place a floor above the airlock. If you're having trouble placing some of the roof tiles, you can build a temporary staircase in the middle to be able to reach. Now that you're fully sealed, place twig low walls in the 2 free slots. You can place 2 large boxes like so, making sure that you have enough space for a small box here. In the space next to them, place down your level 1 workbench as far in the corner as you can. Then, build a twig triangle off of the doorway and place your sleeping bag on top. Place 3 furnaces in the floor of the airlock. Now, step outside and build a low wooden triangle. This just makes it easier to jump into the base. Coming back inside, upgrade this low wall and place 2 small boxes behind it. Then, cover it by placing a floor off of the half wall that we built earlier. Now it's time to build the second floor. Fill it in by first placing down a square, then building 2 triangles off of it, and a triangle floor frame opposite of the airlock. That's where the ladder hatch will eventually go once you get a tier 2, but in the meantime you can just use a ladder to get up. Up here, place a shotgun trap down in the middle first, and then you can place 4 large boxes and 2 small boxes in this configuration. Once that's done, come back downstairs, pick up the workbench and sleeving bag, and break the low wall and twig triangle. Place a vending machine in the triangle, making sure that it's centered and that about a half of this square is uncovered. Don't forget to disable broadcasting. Now, place a twig half wall and put down your tier 2, again making sure that it's as far in the corner as possible. Once that's done, you can put down a floor above the vending machine. We'll fully seal it up once we place down the tier 3. If you've done it right, you should be able to replace the twig triangle and your bag. Place a shotgun trap near the TC, facing the door. Next, place wall frames here, here, and here, and upgrade them to metal so that they don't stick through the corners of the walls. In these 2 raised areas, you can really put whatever you want. I usually opt for some extra storage, a barbecue, and a battery if I want to hook up a heater or a light or something like that. Now place double doors or garage doors in all of the warframes, making sure that they all open inwards. Then pick up the ladder and replace it with a ladder hatch opening towards the square. This not only acts as another airlock, but this gives you an opportunity to defend your base in an online raid. All you have to do is go upstairs with a few F1 grenades, and once you hear the raiders blow through your airlock, you can right click a grenade, open the hatch, and have the grenade explode right in the middle of your base, killing any raiders inside. Before we continue any further, we have to thank today's sponsor, which is me. That's right, I'm sponsoring my own video. I'm just here to tell you that you should go watch my other videos because they're all bangers, they're high quality, funny, someone even say that they're life-changing. Here are 3 videos that I've personally picked for you, and you should go watch them. After this video, of course, gotta get that viewer retention up. Alright, bye. With most of the interior decorating done, we're gonna place down the tier 3. To do so, pick up your bag one final time, and destroy the twig triangle. Then, pick up the tier 2 and upgrade the low wall behind it to wood. Place down the tier 3, trying your absolute best to get it as perfectly in the corner as possible. So the best and most consistent way I've found to put down a tier 3 is to first center yourself on the foundation, and then clip the back of the workbench into the wood wall. And then you slowly bring it forward and try to get the back of the workbench, up here. Try to get it to come out of the wood wall at the same time. So if you see like this, it comes out diagonally. Try to get it as straight on as possible. And then pull it forward a little until it turns blue. Push it back into the wall. And then pull it forward just a little. Just a tiny bit, and once that happens, you can just slam it into the right, to the point where it even clips out, and then you just do that, and now you should be able to put down the twig. And once you destroy the wood wall behind it, you should also be able to put down the doorway. It's honestly not that hard, but it does require a little bit of practice. So just hop on a creative server before you build this in an actual wipe, and just place it 10-15 times and you'll get the hang of it. It's pretty easy. If you've done everything perfectly, You can test by seeing if you can place down the triangle in the middle. Then, use a few machetes to destroy the half wall and place a single door frame in its place. Have the hard side facing towards the workbench and seal it with a door. Now, replace your triangle. I suggest upgrading it to wood in the off chance that you need to change something, but you can upgrade it to stone if you'd like. When replacing your bag, try to place it as close to the TC as possible, like I'm showing here. This will allow you to put down a small box next to the workbench that doesn't impede your movement through your airlock. On the other side, place down a Twitch Rivals trophy if you have one, to give you some nice comfort while you're in base, and if you don't, you can just put down a lantern. This base can also fit beds, mixing tables, repair benches, and research tables inside. All you have to do is pick up your bag, stand on the right side of the small box, and place down whatever you want. Finally, upgrade the roof of the first floor and the vending machine and TC compartments to metal. When you're logging off for the night, make sure to close all the doors and seal the TC with a glass window. If you become loaded at any point in the wipe, upgrade the roof of the first floor to high qual. That way, if someone raids you, they can't just soft side into your other loot room. If you get armored doors at any point in the wipe, I recommend first placing it on the inner door, and then upgrading the doorway of course, then on the vending machine, and then finally on the front. Once you place that front armored door, I highly suggest that you make the whole base metal, because if you don't, then the cheapest, most obvious raiding method will actually be through walls, and you don't want that. When you're upgrading everything to metal, don't forget the inside walls as well. And that is the end, fellas. I hope you enjoyed watching it and that you use this base design in your upcoming wipes. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, be sure to leave them down in the comment. If you liked the video, drop a like. If you disliked it, go fuck yourself, pal. And if you want to see more content from me, go ahead and subscribe. Smash that notification bell, spank that shit, go fucking bazonkas on it. Aside from that, I don't really have anything else to say. And here's a funny meme I saw. Alright, bye.